This video is continuing the theme of liability for statutory duty, and I'm going to continue now with common law duty of care. Again, this is in the context of a claim for breach of statutory duty. So if there's a statutory duty to refrain from doing a certain act, and the defendant in fact does commit that act, then that will give rise to a common law duty. Now the second situation is when performing a statutory duty, the defendant or agents, in the case of vicarious liability, will come into a relationship with the claimant, giving rise to a duty of care. Again, this is referring back to the X brackets minors case versus Bedfordshire County Council. Moving on to the Caparo test. There seems to be an opinion here that Caparo shouldn't be used when alleging carelessness, but it's more effective to use the Henley-Byrne case. There's a citation here, Royalton versus North Cornwall District Council. Okay, there's an interesting case that's come up a few times in this. And this is Rice versus Secretary of State for Trade and Industry. Which says there's a duty of care to the National Dock Labour Board, which is a statutory body set up for the health and safety of dock workers. Right, it's a matter of reading the actual judgment to find the full details, but it states here that there was a duty on the Dock Labour Board to be aware of the risks associated with unloading asbestos. Okay, so the National Dock Labour Board was set up by statute. and the statute also enabled a relationship that would lead to the imposition of a duty of care. Important concept here that in all of these tort cases that duty is imposed, unlike a contractual obligation, which is a voluntarily entered into obligation, and therefore in torts the court is actually imposing the duty, and hence public policy becomes of vital interest. So therefore this last category is the common law duty of care, which distinguishes from the careless performance of a duty of care. And to do with the distinguished again from the breach of duty simpliciter.